ఏది అయినా ట్రై చెయ్యి ఆచి చికెన్ మసాలా.
ఆచి చికెన్ మసాలా.
Please take your seat. Please take your seat. I am coming back. I have already called him. Please, you take.
माननीय सभापति जी, माननीय सभापति जी, हमारे संसदीय कार्य मंत्री जी ने बड़े स्पष्ट शब्दों में जो जयराम रमेश जी का प्रश्न थे उनका इन्होंने बड़ा स्पेसिफिक उत्तर दिया है और वह उत्तर बड़े स्पष्ट रूप में दिया कि जो आपके साथ चर्चा हुई है उसमें बिल लाने की बात है और वो बिल लाने की बात करेंगे। आपने कहा, लीडर ऑफ द ऑपोजिशन ने कहा कि आप 29 के बाद लाइए। ठीक है, आपका कहना है, आपकी बात है। सरकार इस मामले में पूरी सक्षम है कि इस पर निर्णय ले और जब सरकार निर्णय लेगी तो अपने ढंग से निर्णय लेती है। आपकी बात सुनना ये आवश्यक है, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है। आपको लग रहा है कि क्रेडिट ले लेंगे। आप एक बात को क्यों नहीं ध्यान में रखते हैं कि जिस बिल को आप 30 साल तक नहीं पास कर सके उसको प्रधानमंत्री जी ने 2 दिन में पास कर दिया। तो अब क्या क्रेडिट लेंगे? क्रेडिट तो हम उसी दिन ले लिए थे, क्रेडिट उसी दिन ले लिया था और क्रेडिट लेने का सवाल नहीं है। ये महिलाओं के अस्मिता की सवाल है जिसको हम लोगों ने पूरा किया। आप सब लोग हमेशा हर चीज को आप राजनीतिक एंगल से देखते हैं। कभी आप मानवता के एंगल से भी देखिए, कभी आप देश के एंगल से भी देखिए, कभी आप विकसित भारत के एंगल से भी देखिए। और ये विकसित भारत का ये लक्षण होगा कि आज आने वाले समय में 33% महिलाएं इस हाउस में बैठेंगी, ये इसका असर पड़ेगा। इसलिए इसमें तारीखों का मत जाइए। एंड गवर्नमेंट, and I say with full responsibility, government is competent to decide the date and the time for the legislative business to be done.
Manoj Kumar Jha, please.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman.
Please
Thank you, Honorable Chairman, sir. I just wanted to put it on record that in principle we all agree. But when somebody says there should be no politics, everything is political.
Yes.
Everything. And we had difference of opinion. We, RJD and DMK, spoke about reservation within reservation for SC, SC and OBC. So that kind of parameter has to be looked at.
We will take it up for detailed discussion that time, not now. Now, Sriman Nityanand Rai to move a motion for consideration of the Andhra Pradesh.
सभापति महोदय,
Please take it. Please. This is the 3rd time I am going on to it. Please.
स्पीकर ऑफ द हाउस, उन्होंने कहा कि हमने जो बात रखी है ये 30 साल तक क्यों नहीं किए, हमारे को सवाल किए। मैं उनको पूछता हूं, ये तो इनिशिएटिव हमारा है, आपका नहीं है। एक और दूसरी चीज, 30 महीने तक, अरे बैठो चुप, 30 महीने तक उसको क्या तकिया बना के उस बिल को रख लिए। अब 30 महीने के बाद अब आपको याद आया, महिला का याद आया अभी, तो ये लोग पर्पसली ऐसा करते हैं। और हमको जब चाहे तब बुलाएंगे और हमारी मर्जी। सर, डेमोक्रेसी में तुम्हारी मर्जी से सब कुछ नहीं होता। नहीं तो कल आप देख रहे हैं इंटरनेशनल जो इवेंट्स हो रहे हैं, आप देख रहे हैं। अगर डेमोक्रेसी में ऐसे चीजें आप अपने आप को एक दबंग के नाते चलाएंगे तो ये देश सहन नहीं करेगा, लोग सहन नहीं करेंगे, ये पार्लियामेंट सहन नहीं करेगा। तो इसलिए मैं कहूंगा सर, ऐसी बातें नहीं करना। और जब हम मिलकर काम करेंगे, इसके लिए हम सभी साथ देंगे। लेकिन ये चुनाव में इसको मत लाकर चुनावी मुद्दा मत बनाओ। ये फ्री फेयर इलेक्शन एटमॉस्फेयर होने के बाद सब महिलाओं को हम ही सपोर्ट करते हैं। हमारा सब वही निर्णय है।
Full detailed discussion and at the time, not now.
At least there, listen, sir. They don't listen you.
Now I call
They
upon
don't
Fauziya
listen
Khan.
you.
1 minute, 1 minute.
They only
Now I
listen
call
Modi. They
Fauziya
don't
Khan ji.
listen even you. They listen only Modi. They don't listen you also.
You listen.
एक बार
They are listening to me or not,
Sir,
that I will control, don't worry
महिला
about it.
की आवाज-
Fauziya Khan ji, you make
Sir.
it very brief, please.
very brief, sir. Sir, I was called for the meeting, but I went to Kiran Rijiju's place. I was made to wait on the road, sir. I was not allowed inside. And another thing I want to ask, Rajya Sabha and Legislative Council में भी आप women को reservation देंगे क्या? Upper houses में क्यों नहीं? I want to ask, upper house में क्यों नहीं?
In this, lastly, I am calling on the Honorable Minister, Piyush Goyal ji, with that we are ending this, no more extension.
Sir,
Please be brief.
I just seek clarification from the leader of the opposition and the other senior leaders here. Are they suggesting that they are opposing the women's reservation bill? Are they indicating their opposition?
Okay, please.
Do they not want women's reservation?
Please take your seat.
Let us be clear about it.
Please.
Their behavior is
Please
speaking
take your
of
seat.
double standards.
Honorable Minister,
Really
Honorable
of double
Minister, please take your seat.
They should
I will come
make
back to
their
you.
stand clear.
Please take your seat. No. Please take your seat. Shriman Nityanand Rai to move a motion for consideration of the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Amendment Bill 2026. Please.
सभापति महोदय, मैं माननीय गृह मंत्री जी की ओर से प्रस्ताव करता हूं कि आंध्र प्रदेश पुनर्गठन अधिनियम 2014 का संशोधन करने वाले विधेयक पर लोकसभा द्वारा पारित रूप में विचार किया जाए।
Motion moved. Sir, please give me 1 minute, sir. I am coming back to you. Please, I am coming back to you. Please. I now call upon the members whose names have been received for participation in the discussion. Sir, I am coming back to you. Please. Srimati Renuka Chaudhary ji.
1 minute, sir.
1 minute.
Sir, on the
3rd of September 2023, when the Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam was passed in this house, the leader of the opposition said, implement it from the 2024 Lok Sabha election. At that time, the government said, we cannot do it. We have to do census. We have to do limitation. The government, all opposition parties, the LOP said implement it immediately. For 30 months, they have slept. Suddenly they have discovered we don't need census, we don't need delimitation. Why? Because we have a challenge in West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, and that is why they want to make this bill now.
Everybody is supporting
This is
you.
all
Please take your
politics.
seat.
It's a
Now I call
political
upon-
game, sir.
Please conclude. I call upon Srimati Renuka Chaudhary ji.
Sir, thank you very much. How ironic is it today that we are going to be discussing AP reorganization bill, which should have happened 12 years ago. It is actually a statement of national shame that the so-called collective wisdom and intelligence of this House, it took everyone 12 years to process a parliamentary procedure, a commitment made on the floor of this House, a House that is held sacred to democracy, a House that is empowered by the Constitution. What did we do? 12 years later, the government comes out with this act and decides that Amravati will be the capital. And we are supposed to laud them for this and be grateful for it. Sir, I want to tell you, this is a victory of the farmers of Amravati who fought for this day and night. For 2 years, the citizens, women like me who were on the road, never went back home, harassed by the police, harassed by the then ruling government. One man who was disputably a nut job sitting in the chair of authority. And the kind of humiliation that citizens faced, not a word was reported in the national media because the media was given enough advertisements to keep them dumb. This late delay, I am here to support that the name is Amravati. That is by right that we have decided it's Amravati, sir. But what does it mean? What does it really mean is what I'm asking. Administrative ambiguity for 12 years. Investor confidence dropped. Nobody came to put in their money because they were wondering. Otherwise, the new state should have lured, and they have the ports. But they got nothing. 12 years of policy paralysis of the central government. The hypocrisy where they supported the then CM's demand for 3 capitals. Have you ever heard of it? So what happened? Andhra did not have any capital for 12 years. I mean, this is the most amazing failure of supposed intelligence in this parliament of the ruling government. The Act promised national institutions. Where is it in the full ecosystem, sir? Has this bill addressed those issues? It hasn't addressed those issues. It promised a major port at Dugrajpatnam, not delivered. Steel plant in Kadapa, vanished. Promised railway zone. It is now coming limping along after a decade. A promise made in haste and delivery delayed for a decade. Sir, I'm asking for 3 points here. Number 1, that there will be a time-bound roadmap for Amravati. No more announcements without executing timelines. It has to be transparent and visible. Status paper in Parliament on every promise made under the 2014 Act. If you have the courage and you have the commitment, do it. Accountability, why it was delayed, and what compensation will be given to the people who have actually paid the price on the ground level, sir. Sir, there are also unresolved issues. Asset division of 1.42 lakh crore, still undivided after 11 years. Power dues, a disputed claim that needs a neutral settlement body. Nothing has been done. There have been accusations and counter-accusations. AP claims that Telangana owes 3.441 crore in principal and so much in payment surcharge, which is not true. And the court has ordered Telangana to pay these dues without substantiating the demand. The High Court of Telangana has quashed this demand, sir. Both states have legitimate grievances. We are co-joined twins, whether we like it or not. We work together and we have to move forward collectively if both states have to improve. But the central government has to stop playing these games. And just before 5 state elections, they'll come out with women's reservation. They'll come out with all these promises which do not exist on the ground. Krishna water dispute. We get less water in Telangana. We don't grudge Andhra their water. So be it. May the farmers prosper. May they get their rightful price for the crop. As it is, the input price has multiplied 3 times, but the income hasn't. Institutions of national importance, Schedule 8, still unfilled for Telangana, as well as the Ramagundam plant in Telangana is hanged suspended because of unclear power purchase agreement between Telangana and NTPC. The railway coach factory promised to Telangana has not materialized, despite 100 times paperwork has been submitted, but it doesn't happen because we are not in coordination with the BJP there, sir. Andhra is. So hopefully after all that, at least they get some benefits, which I don't see anywhere in the near future. Then the selective application and enforcement of the same act, but 2 different standards which apply to them. People of Telangana saw that the centre invokes the AP Reorganisation Act to benefit an alliance partner, but they don't give the same act's commitment to Telangana and were quietly left unfulfilled. The rare instance of political unity, the Assembly has passed a resolution against this discrimination with Congress, BRS and all parties together because of what people in Telangana also suffer. Sir, a promise denied in the 13th schedule of the AP Reorganisation Act, they have not fulfilled. And sir, there is